My name is Baura. I am a staff one at EY. I did the Master's of Science in Taxation program at the Foster School of Business, and I graduated in 2020. I did accounting when I was a freshman undergrad. I was doing accounting courses and I really enjoyed it, but I still really liked the aspects of law and kind of interpreting law. I found out there were multiple kind of aspects in accounting. There's like audit, there's tax, there's also consulting that people do. I found the perfect spot in terms of enjoying both accounting and law in tax. Foster was very recognized, and it has a good recruiting network with companies out there. I wanted really a bunch more knowledge in tax because I really enjoyed it, and I also wanted to be able to increase my candidacy for Big Four accounting firms and other firms that are competitive around the Seattle area. I think as an undergrad or even just a student in the Foster School, they do a really good job with supporting you professionally. When you get into the program, the Career Services has such a good structured kind of support that they provide you with. They provide you with a timeline. When should you apply? They always have recruiting events, networking events with the campus recruiters. I was able to connect with all the recruiters around the firms here in Seattle and face-to-face with them, and I really got close with the person from EY. That's what essentially landed me in that position, because I was able to get in front of them and really get to know the recruiter while she introduced me to all the networks essentially in EY Seattle. Probably the most beneficial thing in terms of getting a master's degree or coming to the Master's of Science in Taxation program is really getting close with the colleagues that I had here. And it's really helped me in my professional job. Those people can relate to you, and you can ask each other the questions that you may not feel comfortable asking the higher ups. And it's really made my work and my job much easier in terms of transitioning into a professional from a student. It's a very rigorous material, so I definitely leaned on my study group a lot. Everyone's in the program pretty much was like top of the class sometime in their life. They were overachievers. They were always a straight A student. But I think the program really challenges you to learn in a different way. It forces you to not always have the right answers, but to always talk about, even if it's the wrong answers, understanding why it's wrong and why some people were led to that kind of answer. I think the problems you'll face and the kind of things that you'll learn in the program really isn't just for one person. It's really meant for a group, just like how you practice it in the real professional setting. Definitely the group dynamic. I feel like, even though I'm doing something small, I feel like once we finish everything, I know that I made an impact on something. I think the more you put into the program, the more you go into networking, the more you go into happy hours, the more you study with your study group, the more you're going to get out of it. You're going to get more relationships with your classmates, you're going to get more relationships with your faculty, and you're going to get a lot more fostered relationships that you can take advantage of once you become a professional. And I think the biggest advice for anyone, even once they finish the program, is to really stay in contact with the network that we were blessed to have for that 1 year, because all these people are going to go in different places in the next decades or so. And you never know where you're going to end up. You never know where you might need a friend or might want a friend. And I think the relationships that you fostered in the program will be super impactful and helpful for you for your foreseeable future.